where I'd like to know something. Do us Americans, citizens, Floridians, do we have a right to live in our homes in peace? Yes or no?
Hang on for a second.
What are you gonna do? You gonna cut me off again? Yes. Is this who am I?
How are you doing today, sir? Is this an emergency? Because you're trying to an emergency phone lines. Please don't call back again. Thank you. Bye. Women control emergency regional communications with state law enforcement. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. If you can come here in storage, please press 2. Through the gas station and how may I help?
Yes. Who am I speaking to? The Florida Highway Patrol.
I'm sorry?
Who in Tallahassee? Who am I speaking to, please, miss? I dialed 7. I didn't dial 8, which is the emergency number, okay? So you want to lie to me and say that I was calling an emergency number?
This is an emergency number. We're an emergency dispatch center. We handle emergency calls. If you're not having an emergency or if you haven't been involved in a vehicle crash, you do not need to call this number anymore. If you have any further complaints in reference to the stereo
And you know,
what's going on in your area, the Florida Highway Patrol does not handle that. You need to call the sheriff's office, and if the sheriff's office can't do anything, you need to call the lieutenant or the sergeant or whoever is up above the sheriff's office. But the Florida Highway Patrol has nothing to do with loud music being played in someone's car unless you're being involved in a vehicle crash, okay?
All right, let me just finish what I got to say, okay? Do you care about it? Do you care about if emergency vehicles are in danger? Answer my question. Answer my question. Yeah, so the drug dealer gets away, right, Cindy? The cops are protecting drug dealers, these boom car punks, right? That's what's going on, right? What's your take? What's your take? You don't care about if an ambulance or fire department person dies in a horrible crash because these boom car punks. You don't care, right? You don't care. It's not your problem. You're a cop. You don't care. You don't care. You're a cop, right? You don't care about nobody else. You can't think past your makeup mirror, can you? Yes, is this the Panama City Police Department here? Goddamn, gonna keep me fucking awake. Yes, Cindy, I want to know something. I want to know why I couldn't write 10th is the 10th time that I've tried to report about a super loud car stereo. November, 21st, 2015, Saturday. I want to know, you don't care about nobody else? You don't care? You don't care about our fire and ambulance department people dying in a horrible crash because of these boom car punks? You don't care about them, do you? Do you profit off the dead bodies of the responders, of the fire and department people, the fire department people? You don't care if they die because there's a horrible crash. You don't care. You don't care, right? You're a cop. You don't care, right?
Otherwise, take up the issue with Maria Docs.
That's right. You don't care. It's not your problem, right? You don't care about people suffering, right?
Dane County Sheriff's Office. If you have an emergency or need a deputy's response, please press 0 now.
Yes, 350 in the Bay County Sheriff's Department.
Yes.
Okay. I wish I didn't have to call you all. If the Bay County Sheriff's Department...
You were called a bunch of times and you've already been given the answer. Thank you very much. Goodbye.
So you're not going to do anything, right? You'll notice that they lie. They lie and they call themselves, oh, we're public servants. We are under full-scale attack right now.
these boom car punks, there's enough felonies that you can put one boom car punk motherfucker in jail for the rest of their fucking life. The cops can go to jail for the rest of their life. These are just some of the felonies boom car punk motherfuckers do. To put ambulance and fire department people in danger, that's called 80610 of the Florida statute. That's 5 years in prison. If a car is being used as a signaling instrumentality, 932 contraband, that means a crime device, a law-breaking device, 932 contraband, they take away the vehicle right on the motherfucking spot. Then we got 874s called criminal gang signaling instrumentalities, where they can go to jail. Even the legislator wrote that citizens have a right to be able to live in peace and not feel intimidated and terrorized. Okay, now we've also got which when they break into my home, that's called 81002 of the Florida statutes. That's 5 years in prison right there. And then we got 784. When I hear them things, the concussion on my eardrums of the Florida statutes, that's a 15-year prison sentence. When the cops, what they've been doing right now, let me tell you the felonies these cops have done. And the boom cars too, under United States Code Title 18, 241, 242, that's 10 years in prison. The cops can go to jail for the rest of their life for aiding and abetting terrorists. That's a life sentence. That's under 876 of the Florida statute. And the dispatchers too. But you see, the truth of the matter is, the general population are so fucking out of it. They don't realize that there is a organized system. When the cops use their radar guns, the boom car punks, they have radar detectors in their vehicle. So even before the cop even is seen by the boom car punk, they'll pick them up, and then they know to turn down their system. So, and you'll notice that the different techniques that they use, notice that they never admit to anything. It's like you got a sleazy cocksucking liar that teaches them, coaches them. There's somebody goes around and coaches them because they all fucking talk the same goddamn way. Not my job, not my jurisdiction. I'm not authorized. That's a local issue. I wasn't there. Prove it. You ask them a simple question, they'll never admit to it. And then another technique, this is a cop technique, of where they'll say, okay, they'll make you think that you can speak. They'll take and they'll on purposely, when you start to speak, they'll interrupt you over and over and over. And then another thing is, if you ask them, would you mind just writing something down? They won't even fucking do that. And then another technique they'll do is they'll treat you like a little kid. They'll say, you're being rude, you're interrupting, you know, like you're a fucking kid. These are techniques that are designed to enrage people. And it seems to me like we've got psychopaths, people who fucking don't give a shit about people's lives one fucking bit. They put on a motherfucking show, man. Oh, they're so concerned about our first responders. They'll have this bullshit thing of where they'll raise money for first responders, go around with a fucking rubber boot, and get fucking collection for the ambulance and fire department people. But the truth of the matter, the cops, they don't fucking give a shit about them. If they did, they would have these fucking boom cars gone a long time ago. But another thing these fucking idiot clown cops will do, they're actually greedy motherfuckers. Now, let me tell you how I say that. They will make sure at their houses, they'll make sure to have their cars out where the boom cars can see them in high visibility. So in their area, they've got a crime-free zone. There was this bullshit group that came around in, I think it was about 6 months ago, called Lower 100. Them motherfuckers were like, okay, we're going to teach the cops how they can be safer. Well, fuck it. Cover up your goddamn car. Then they'll use an excuse about, well, We need to have our cars at our house. Yeah, I agree with you need to have the cars at the fucking house. But you sure as fuck need to have them covered up. I can't, I don't know. I would think that if somebody was, threatening me, I'd have my fucking place covered up. I didn't volunteer for the cops to fucking know my goddamn place. Fuck. I'm gonna tell you something. I don't fear your average career criminal, because I don't drink, smoke, or do drugs. I fear the criminals that wear the badges. Yes, I do. There's a highly organized thing that's going on. Notice, I call the Panama City Idiot Motherfucking Clown Department. Them fucking clowns take somebody by the name of Kenny Luther. 9.5 tours. All shot up and everything. I did a video on him. It's called Homeless War Hero. The fucking idiot clowns threw him in jail for the god-awful crime of sleeping in the park. Somebody who fucking in the countries that he was so-called defending, they'd say, what, we don't have a law like that, sleep where you want to. No. And the truth of the matter is, we're under a dictatorship right now. The average American, they're more concerned about the Kardashians. They're more interested about entertainment tonight or anything like that. But when it comes to actually, doing something, their favorite words are, it's not my problem. Hey, that's your problem. And that's exactly how they fucking want it, too. They want it to where us Americans don't fucking unite and try and make things better. We are under full-scale attack. It was done through infiltration. Notice that this bitch at the Florida Highway Patrol, you could tell that she was a minority. She didn't fucking give a shit about nobody's rights. Fucking basically hung up on me. I remember the day when all she could do is be barefoot and pregnant. So, and that's Title IX. They know about that fucking Title IX. All they gotta do is cry baby sexual harassment, even though they were wearing fucking prick-teasing clothes and stuff like that. Hey, they probably have a lawyer's card right in their back pocket to sue at all times in their pocketbook. But the men, what rights do we have? There's not one lawyer that I know of that is stuck up for the men. So, we're under full-scale attack, and all I can do is just pray to my Maker that I can endure to the very end.